It's time to get rid of that nasty voice that's been in your head, telling you that you're not good enough, telling you that you can't do it, telling you that you shouldn't even try. I've had that voice in my head before, and I got rid of it. When I was the producer of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I would negative loop about all sorts of different things. I remember we had a contestant, I was talking to them backstage, and they told me, oh, I have a dog named Jabba the Mutt. And I said, oh my God, like Star Wars, that's amazing. Then they were on the show, and the host wears a little earpiece, and they got a question on Star Wars. So I said, oh my God, this is a perfect opportunity for me to say in the host's ear, this guy has a dog named Jabba the Mutt. So I did. I said, this question's perfect for you. I understand you have a dog named Jabba the Mutt. So the host, Meredith Vieira at the time, for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, leans in and says, this question's perfect for you. I understand you have a dog named Jabba the Mutt. And the contestant pauses, and he looks up and he says, I used to. He died. Yeah. It felt like a punch to the stomach. The entire audience felt like they got punched in the stomach. Meredith looked directly into the camera, basically looking at me, and she was like, how? Like, how could you do this to me? Then the person went on to tell her how Jabba the Mutt died. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Now, in the moment, I was able to keep doing my job and keep being good under chaos. But as soon as I would leave the studio, I would loop over and over again. You know what you do when you loop? You change the story, you make it even worse. You picture the contestant looking angry and the host is so mad at you, even though she wasn't, because Meredith's the coolest person ever. But you start to change the story and you see it through your own eyes, and everything gets worse and worse and worse when you're negative looping. And then that voice from when you were younger, whoever's voice it is, for me, there's a lot of different characters. One of my friend's fathers used to always make fun of me and say I was stupid. Oh, here comes Richard. Oh. So then I would hear that voice. Oh, yep, he was right. You are stupid. And then I would feel like I'm not a good producer. I don't have a good relationship with Meredith now. All those people that do that damage when you're younger and tell you you're not good enough, you start hearing them loud and clear. But you don't hear the people that told you you were good enough. Mr. Sullivan, my 5th grade teacher, was amazing. He made me feel so good about myself. That voice used to be quieter. Now it's louder because I'm paying more attention to it. But here's what you do. 2 things. 1, when you start hearing that voice, you're not good enough, you're stupid, you're dumb, whatever it is, change the voice. Make it sound ridiculous. Make it sound like SpongeBob. Make it sound like Mickey Mouse. Give the person big, giant, floppy ears. It takes the power away. I know it sounds silly, but it totally works. 2, when you see things that you're in pain about, usually you're associated, so you're seeing it through your eyes. You don't want to be associated to pain. So you want to disassociate. Instead of seeing it through your eyes and looking around as though you're first person, you want to put yourself in the picture and push that picture further and further away from yourself. So you disassociate from that pain. So do a pattern interrupt, change the voice, change the image, then move the image further and further away. Change it from color to black and white, further and further away. The goal is to start changing the way that you loop. So instead of having something like Jabba the Mutt, where I would be driving home and talking to myself, Jabba the Mutt, what's wrong with you? Why would you ever tell her that the guy had a dog named Jabba the Mutt? Listen, truthfully, the person should have told me that the dog died backstage. He just said, I have a dog named Jabba the Mutt. He didn't say I had a dog named Jabba the Mutt. And even if I misheard him, it was an honest mistake. And what was I trying to do in that situation? I was trying to help the host have a better performance. I wasn't trying to cause anybody any problems. I was actually trying to help. So does that make me a bad person? No. But when you constantly beat yourself up, that's the way you start looking at things. So disassociate, pattern interrupt, try it with whatever you're looping about. And also, really recognize whose voice that is, because whatever it is in your head that you're talking, that negative self-talk, that negative looping, it is somebody's voice. You know, it's usually not your own voice. You might think it's your own voice, but pay close attention. Whose voice is it from your past? Who is the one telling you you're not good enough? I used to have an art teacher. She used to tell me that I wasn't trying when I would sign my name. I was on asthma medication. My hands were shaky from the asthma medication, and I was doing the best I could. But this art teacher used to scream and yell at me, think I was fooling around in class, and really made me feel bad about my penmanship, to where now I hate signing my name still. Even though I've done all this self-help work and mindset work, when it comes time to signing my name, people make fun of me even now because my name looks like a child is writing it. But you know what? Who cares, right? Who cares how I sign my name? And if you like this video, subscribe. I offer videos like this all the time to help people to get into their truth and start living a cleaner, healthier, easier life.